President Zelensky isn't the only one who doesn't have a seat at the table in the bilateral when President Putin of Russia and President Trump of the US meet on US soil in Alaska. The stakes are obviously high for him, but not just for Zelensky. And no, we aren't talking about Europe, but India. True, on the face of this, it's a bilateral meeting between the US and Russia to discuss peace in Ukraine. But India can't extricate itself from the outcome, and we know why. Donald Trump slapped New Delhi, first with a 25% tariff, constantly dangling a penalty for doing business with Russia. 25% is already quite steep. He then brought the hammer down with another 25% as punishment for continuing to buy Russian oil. At least that's the officially stated reason. He didn't address questions on hypocrisy or double standards of the US, that is happy to buy uranium, chemicals, fertilizers from Russia. He simply brushed away the question, claiming he would need to look into it. But what Trump does know and understand is how tariffs impact nations, sometimes even forcing them to change policies. With the 50% tariff, he claims to be hitting Russia, but India has got sandwiched in the middle of this. That's how India got caught in the politics of Russia and the US, and what happens in Alaska becomes important for India too. Trump is not anti-Russia. He's flexible. He's moved from publicly chiding Zelensky in the Oval Office to stopping American weapons from reaching Ukraine to reversing his decision on that. He said he wanted to resume bilateral relations with Russia, then said he was upset with Vladimir Putin and didn't think he was serious about ending the war. And now he's managed to get Putin to agree to meet him on US soil for a bilateral to discuss the possibility of doing a deal on Ukraine.
Well, we're going to have a meeting with Vladimir Putin, and at the end of that meeting, probably in the first 2 minutes, I'll know exactly whether or not a deal can be made.
How will you know that?
Because that's what I do. I make deals.
It's always the deal, and what Trump gets to say when he makes the deal. Failure in Alaska to get a deal will worry India. But even a positive outcome doesn't guarantee any leniency on tariffs, and New Delhi has no option but to live with it. For more such stories, subscribe to SNG News, hit the like button and follow for more news updates.